All right, back talking Jersey more with Dino, Vinny and Dino.
And Dino.
It's Vinny first.
It doesn't have
It's
to.
respectful.
It doesn't have to be.
But whoever was watching our last segment, that was kind of very serious. So let's get on a more humorous topic. What do we got going on?
The train crashes. that is hysterical.
Great cue.
It really is.
Great cue.
Well,
How do you hit a train? Could you please tell me this? How did that olive truck get caught in the train? He's driving an 18-wheeler. What does he think he's going to do? Beat the train?
did you see the size of that train? It was like the big tankers. I don't even know what was in the trains, but we knew what was in the truck.
I think it was oil.
Well, whatever it was heavy.
Have you seen the light train?
No. Well, they had the light rails, but those are something different. But Ridgefield Park, I didn't even know trains go through there. You're more familiar with the North Jersey because you're north.
I'm up there.
You're up there, yes.
I'm up there.
Ridgefield Park, I guess there's a lot of still commerce that goes through with the trains and everything like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of
but like you're
tracks up
saying,
there.
most train tracks, if they don't have the gate, they got a little light.
And you hear a choo-choo coming.
Usually. And they're pretty loud. They're pretty big.
They're very loud.
You know, and
if you're deaf, you shouldn't really be driving.
No.
Oh, we just lost the retarded audience on that.
No, the deaf crowd.
They can't hear us anyway.
Well, they'll get the signer from the Mandela funeral.
The Mandela funeral,
You know,
please. Is it over yet? I know we're taping a couple days before, but I think it's still going on.
They mourn for a long time.
It's really fucking long.
But anyway,
Long
trains.
as he's alive.
Trains.
Yeah.
But a big truck, how does it, like you said, how does it try to beat a train? And don't you, when you come to a train track, even in your little car that you drive, don't you just kind of like
look anyway?
Look both ways and
unless you purposely want to get hit.
But why would it? Well, those are the people that go in front of the New Jersey Transit trains. They just
and
they've
had
enough. They're like, you're gonna hit me now.
Yep.
But I mean, if you see a train in the distance, you know you're gonna beat it, for the most part. I mean,
yeah.
Even if you're driving a big truck.
Yeah.
So.
But did you see the interview with the guy?
No, what happened?
He barely spoke English.
Well,
I think he needed a translator.
Well, he was probably educated in the state of New Jersey and got a break, but that was the last episode, right?
Yeah.
But what was he carrying in that truck?
Olives.
Is it now olive oil? It was mash?
It was the pits.
He said that, not me.
It was the pits.
It was the pits. Yeah, but there's no olive bars for that guy.
No.
Or maybe he did hit a bar before he tried to drive. Maybe, that's charges.
It was a colossal damage to the truck.
Man. This is what's called a pause, a comedic pause.
Waiting, hoping
Feel
for
free to
laughter.
laugh.
I feel like I want to come up with a hack line.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And there was another one. A woman, like we were just saying, she got clipped. They said by a train in Leonia. Where the hell's Leonia?
Leonia is up by Teaneck.
Oh, Teaneck. Okay, my sister was born in Teaneck.
Off of Route 4.
My Teaneck. My daughter.
Teaneck?
My sister was born in Teaneck at the hospital up there. It was a holy name.
What was the holy name?
I don't know.
It was holy name.
The name of the hospital is holy name.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was a holy name.
No, it's the holy name.
The holy name.
The holy
Okay,
name.
great. Okay.
So how do you get clipped? We were talking about this off camera.
Was she in the car or walking?
She was in the car.
She misjudged.
You think? and from what she said, the sun got in her eyes. She sounds like a bad outfielder for the Mets. What the hell?
She couldn't see the train with the sun in her eyes?
I guess her hearing goes bad when she can't see. Again.
Okay, so she can't hear and she can't see.
And she was
and she's driving a truck.
And she was, no, a car.
A car.
And she was
an SUV?
Probably. Okay. It's up North Jersey. Does she have a job? No.
Did I make her car payment last month?
Yeah, probably. Oh boy. But
keep referring to that last segment.
God almighty.
Go ahead.
So, my thing is the way they word things. How do you get clipped? I mean, you either get hit or you don't. I don't know.
Maybe she misjudged it by a millisecond and got her right back fender.
The back bumper got hit and she spun around and got a little more dizzy than she probably already is, and hopefully not one of her soccer kids were in the back seat.
Bet you she sobered up real quick.
Boy.
On that one.
Well, yeah. Did you hear? But there was a serious car accident down in where the hell was it? Down in South Jersey somewhere. This kid was driving 3 girls. Did you hear about that? They all got killed, and he didn't. He got up and he ran away.
He got up and ran away. Caught him within 30 minutes, though.
Oh man, that's just. I have teenage drivers. Well, I have 2 drivers that are kids. You know, one's an adult and one's a teenager. I tell you what, my heart. Every time we see my daughter drive down the street, Ryan, you're still a kid at home. Every time you go out, I guarantee you, your parents are like, "Oh God." It's just the way we are, and to have that kid. Okay, I know we're getting off on a tangent here. Why are you drinking and driving? You're 19 years old. You're not bulletproof, kids. You're not. Something bad's gonna happen. You want to drink? Get in the room. Stay there drunk, and don't get in the car. What are you doing? You're not Superman.
You know what? I just had this conversation last night with a customer of ours.
Oh boy.
And when we were talking, he was from North Jersey, and we just started, Jerseying up a little bit. And it was funny. We were talking about us driving. Listen, I got served at this bar, Tinglings, when I was 15 in Newark.
Tinglings.
Tinglings.
Was it a shaker joint?
No.
It was a regular bar.
Regular bar.
Wow.
Bar liquor store.
Okay.
Okay.
There's not too many of those around anymore.
No. Well, now down in Kingsburg there are, but you don't.
Well, it's Kingsburg.
Yeah, you don't.
No, we're not going to Kingsburg.
Not even for the rides. But anyway, we got served at 15, and I was 17. Yeah, I'll admit I had lone brows in the car sometimes. I mean, I've had cops pull us over.
Those are days. Those are days they used to make you pour.
Just throw them out.
They used to make you pour them out.
Give me those. I'll take them.
No, I remember the cops used to say, "I'm watching you pour it out.
But
now go."
But back then, and I hate to sound like I'm an old man, but I'm really not. But back then, you didn't hear about drunken driving accidents.
No, unless it was.
So what's going on?
Unless it was really, really bad, But no, you didn't hear about it.
No.
We were pretty smart back. I'm not from up north. We're not as tough as you guys. Remember, we're a little soft down here. Yeah. But we were actually doing the designated driver thing before. I mean, we would just say, hey, if you're driving today, 3 beers is your limit.
Right.
Because we need to get home. I mean,
right.
We don't want to die. Because we were going to AC when we were 17, 18 years old.
Yeah, of course.
And we would get in the
back. Walking in there before 18.
We were getting it was a lot easier to walk in. Yeah. But we would say, hey, dude, you're driving 2, 3 beers. That's it. You're cut off, and the rest of the guys you'd have to drag out of the car to get them home.
Yeah.
But you didn't hear about that many accidents, and I honestly think that we would own up to unfortunate. You have, if you're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm not saying what I did was right.
No.
Not saying what I did was
right.
But
My kids are not watching this, by the way, and if you are, ignore the last 5 minutes. Thank you.
Did they subscribe?
Well, yeah, I went under their user. I went under their user. Yeah.
They did.
I found out when they were logged onto the computer and went to the bathroom. I said.
But it's something how all of a sudden now everything's happening, and I don't get it.
It's really bad.
Are the kids today that fucked up, that they're just living on the edge? I mean, I thought back then we were sort of living on the edge. I mean, there were times we used to buy a case of beer in Branchbrook Park. We used to sit on the railroad tracks.
But what was your beer of choice in those days?
Lonebrow.
Not Meister. Remember Meister?
Little Nips.
Nips alone, bro.
Nips alone.
That had the foil on the top, didn't it?
Yeah, the blue. The blue.
That taste is horrible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When you missed it.
I think to this day I don't drink Lone Brow because did they even make it anymore?
I haven't seen it.
Do you know what that means, right? Lion's Brew.
Oh, really?
Yes. I took German in high school. Straight C's. Anyway.
Yeah.
Jawohl.
Oh.
But I think part of the problem is you see some of the cars these kids drive.
They can't be any worse than our Trans Ams and Firebirds.
Well, I didn't have the Guido car like you did, but
I never had a Trans Am or a Firebird.
No, but we had to go out and get our own cars. We weren't given the Cadillac GTSs, and kids were driving 85,000 miles an hour while they had a couple beers in them. That's just. I think mom and dad trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Well, that's.
My kid drives a Cadillac.
Yeah, we can get off on that topic for another night. That's for sure.
Jesus Christ.
We're gonna raise a bunch of spoiled freaking brats.
Pretty much.
Except Ryan.
Ryan's a good kid.
Ryan's good.
He's a good kid.
He's like a father.
How so?
He's like a father to us.
Is he really?
Oh, yeah. He's like controlling us, giving us the signs.
2 minutes up? We have how much more time we got? But,
he's sleeping. He's texting.
Yeah, he's a typical kid. See, we text and drive too.
So what else is going on?
No, that's about all I got. It's a light week.
I'll tell you.
But I know you had a busy week.
I had a busy week.
Yes.
We had the famous move over law court case.
All you officers that are watching, just Be kind.
Okay. Well, first of all, I go and I'm stuck in the middle of this courtroom. Then there had to be about 100 convicts in there.
101.
Well, no, I was the one who wasn't really a convict. And the funny part about it is, I actually looked like the CEO of like Merck.
That was a sad
Standing
crowd,
there.
huh?
It was a sad-looking crowd.
Wow.
And there were so many people with drug possession charges that they didn't even call them up individually.
Oh, really?
If you had the same offense, I forget what the number was. I think it was 24/7 or something like that.
Whatever.
No, that's like a quick check, 24/7.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not 7-Eleven anymore, because it's supposed to be with 7-Eleven, but now,
7-Eleven's open 24/7, 365.
which is really fucking confusing.
Yes.
So anyway, I'm there. They're saying, I count 24/7. Julia, whoever. Johnny, whoever. There's 17 of them across the courtroom in front of the judge. All you guys are charged with less than an ounce of marijuana. I'm looking like he's sentencing 17 people all the time.
Oh, so wait. So this judge is just trying to get off easy.
Well, it wasn't really that easy, because I guess he had to do that because I was there for 4.5 hours.
Just because you didn't pull over, some cop was writing a ticket.
So now, about 3 hours into it, the judge says to me, listen, he says to the rest of the people, obviously your offenses are not that great. So if you want to talk to the prosecutor to lower it down.
They made you wait 4 hours before they gave you that
About
option?
3 hours. So now the prosecutor line is huge. I'm waiting in line for about an hour. I get to the prosecutor's office. He said, what do you have a ticket for? I said, removal of law.
He's like, what's
He's
that?
looking. I'll be right back. So now he goes in the back. He must have talked to the powers to be in the back.
It's like a car salesman.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
And then he comes back with a deal. He says, listen, it's a 2-point violation, $106 ticket, $33 court fee. Walk out of here for $139 and 2 points on your license. Or you could do the plea bargain that the judge suggested, $166, $250 surcharge, $33 court fee, but motor vehicles doesn't find out about it. How's your record? Clean. Take the 2 points and the money. I felt like I was talking to a bookie.
Yeah.
But my point is...
What's the VIG?
Yeah, exactly. So
Gee.
my point is, if you commit a crime and you're supposed to be hit with this, you go to prosecutor and get him plead down. So are you really going for the crime, or are you going for the money?
Does he really have to ask that question? Come on, it's the money.
Like, what's the difference between murder 1 and murder 2?
Is the person still dead?
Exactly, my point.
It's like giving somebody 3 life sentences.
And 100 years on top of it.
Only Gene Dixon had multiple life sentences, right?
All right, coming back.